All right, Rudy, you just did your first embodiment assessment. What was your experience here? You got a lot.
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot. And I think the biggest thing that just struck me was just how much of what you could see and how I'm moving is actually taking place in my actual life and the feelings I'm feeling and the things that are actually surrounding me. And so it just really tied together um, all 400 pages of your book where, there's a lot of information to take in, but in this really simple um, direct way through this experience here, I was able to really just see all of that um, come to life in terms of what I was learning in the book, but then also just these big sort of epiphanies in my own the way I show up in the world as well.
What was the biggest one that you took away?
The biggest one I took away was just the movement was I have this general movement that was so automatic was just to be in this sort of like, all right, I'm a good person, give it to me, when's it coming? Versus when we did the what's the opposite or whatever, but to the take, like, and it felt like I remember when I first like it feels so wrong, but then when I started doing it, I started to notice this big smile form on my face, like, uncontrollably, and it's just like, wow, it felt so wrong to take, but as soon as I started doing it, I felt happy and empowered and like at the effect of my life, at the cause of my life, at the effect of it.
Yeah, that was really cool to see. I mean, it was just so simple. You just one thing, and you get to
Yeah,
see how that actually is going to change your life because that's practical, right? You can go out in your life and start doing things from that, right?
yeah, yeah. And I'm excited to actually work on embodying that. I think that was really something I'm even right now feeling excited about in terms of like, oh, yeah, I can practice that each day, and so that feeling, it feels wonderful to be able to hear us waiting. It's like, and it's like my face is like, okay, when, and then this feels like I'm moving forward. There's a smile with it. There's just like it felt wonderful to give myself that ability, that freedom.
It's wonderful. So, who would you recommend this for?
Um, gosh, I can almost say anybody, everybody, but I think because I have um, a heart for people that like are scared. Um, in particular, people who are like, I have a few friends that I know they just kind of in their heads and they're thinking, and we're always generally kind of bypassing our emotions. And I think it'd be really good for people who um, maybe don't even know that they're how they bypass emotions or things like that, like the way it manifests. Because I didn't think I was bypassing my emotions, and I'm noticing, oh my goodness, it's so subtle,
Yeah.
little bypassing things, and so it was nice to be able to tie that in with not only the movement, but then also you had specific like, oh, just things to be careful of or to look out for,
Yeah.
like to use to just be in the experience versus am I using my mind to label the experience and then all of a sudden I'm the the collection of all those labels means that I've been looking at my emotions or even this outside looking in. Am I looking at them or am I in it? And um, I think there's a lot to be said there with, just I've always felt very controlled and to be able to just see that has been incredible actually. Um, in such a short session to be like, yep, you're totally bypassing.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to share?
Um, I feel like this is just the beginning. there's
Yeah.
more steps to take, and but I genuinely feel um, you know, I have a way forward without it doesn't even feel like it's like I have to do anything outside of myself. It's all kind of right here.
Yeah.
So that feels nice to be able to be like, okay, I can I can move differently. I'm willing to move differently in my life. And um, I think the other cool thing is just to start to notice that spiritual truth in action in reality, uh, as within, so without, as above, so below. Starting to notice how, oh, I could so obviously see it. My body is totally showing me exactly what's going on in my life. Like my life is exactly how my body was showing up. Just kind of contracted, small, controlled, a veil kind of repressed. And um and so I I just have this hope or a sense of just
Yeah.
okayness, like I'm gonna be able to move forward. I am. This is my body. I can learn to use it differently. And I look forward to that.
Yeah, it's true hope. As I say in the book, true hope is the recognition that you can save yourself.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, and
No,
that's what you
thank you.
saw today. Yeah, you're welcome. So we'll see you for that archetype assessment.
Yep. You will
All
see me
right.
there. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Andrew. It was a pleasure.